Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading.
Oh, going in 3D! This is cool, actually. Was he in the trash can? Because that's just excellent.
The killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point, the victim turns his head to look. And the killer fires his pistol.
Ba-bam! Right in the temp!
That's why the bullet hit him right in the right temple.
Am I? Oh. I guess this looks like the left. Alright, I'll mirror it. Right in the right temple, even though this is my left temple.
No contradictions, right?
Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, the bullet would have to hit his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Fraulein.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
North. But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing.
Correct. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
Order!
Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She's flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. I was sitting over here playing with my belly button. Whoa! Clarify 1 point for me, if you would. Hair forehead. You're so cool. You don't hit the desk, you hit the wall behind you. Oh, you're like the Fonz! What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, look aside, I'm a really nice guy. Oh, he's a nice guy, alright. Like the nice guy that's not a nice guy.
All my friends say so.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you gonna do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accuse him of another crime! Ah-ha-ha-ha-ha! You are not a murder, but you are a perver. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now!
The word confession isn't in my dictionary. This may not be a dictionary. It might be a coloring book.
Hair forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Hair Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now. For a crime other than murder, your reason? The court's all ears.
I have evidence. I know he's guilty of something. But what crime other than murder is there? That's the only crime there is. Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Your evidence, the court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points to the witness's involvement in a crime. Excuse me.
But do I present the bloomers? or the panties found in the exhaust pipe of a car at Maractus Clinic. But these were found in the park in the area where he was from. Bloomas. Something tells me this isn't one of those good silences where everyone's very impressed by what I've done.
Something else to say, Mr. Justice?
One more chance, please?
By all means, but your effort wasn't wasted. Look, a brand new penalty.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Now please reveal your thoughts to the court.
I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows? Alright, let's look a little more closely. Is it the magic panties? Did I just do the wrong panties? I guess we'll do Trucy's panties. I just had the wrong panties. Fine. I was really close. The evidence is this.
What? Is that women's underwear?
Hey, those are mine!
Don't look at me like that!
Order! 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 Mr. Stickler, while I can't say this comes as a shock.
It's not what it seems by Pythagoras' theorem, That's not the name of the theorem. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the Maractus Clinic garage.
Aha!
Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please, hear me out. It's not what it looks like.
Order! 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 Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what it... Well, busted.
So are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments?
Perhaps you are not aware that my school's name was originally written I-V. I stands for intelligent. V stands for valiant. See?
Your point?
I'm not done. Now, I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU Science Department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science than a mystery? Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. No, you do not understand. The mystery is the unknown. The unknown is unacceptable. And, my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate for science. Because they are magic. They aren't just kind of offensive ladies' garments. But they are like an interdimensional portal. A full-size car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. A tire? Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties. Oh. No comment. I had some jokes. I've declined them. But that's not all. First there was the tire, then a stew pot, then a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. It was actual magic. Science.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar.
Huh?
He's talking about my magic panties trick. I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties? It mocks the very laws of physics. No woman could have hid that in her panties. No way.
A broom. And a frozen chicken. Trucy. Whatever happened to the doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick.
You say panties, but there's so much more than that. For me, they are an object for serious study.
I wonder, there has been a recent rush of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you?
I am sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of panties flapping in the breeze, I thought maybe this would be the pair that would elucidate the mystery. Even the night as she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. Perhaps this is the night that I will seize the truth that lies in those panties. And woe was I for once again the lazy-hearted manager slipped through my fingers.
Still, that leaves one thing unexplained.
You refer to our witness's other lie, yes? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north.
Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guest, hair forehead. Me? I don't know. Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea?
Apollo, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a trash can?
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location?
Because the panties that were the bloomers that were found by the actual scene, distinctive bloomers to say the least, found in the trash can at the park. He was hiding by the trash can. The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
What? More panties? How many panties do you have? Are you also a panty snatcher? I'm not sure about this collection, but I'm kind of curious.
How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, half-forehead? These are the last, honest, other than the ones that I'm wearing. I'm not wearing panties, I'm wearing boxers. Manly boxers. These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you didn't.
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties.
So, these panties are your handiwork as well?
That night I had been chased, hounded into the miraculous clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt?
Believe me, I'd rather not. I'd really rather not.
I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties, I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant...
Apparently he didn't know these bloomers belonged to the mob.
I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder.
The murder of Dr. Maractus.
I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me?
That's when you disposed of the bloomers.
Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne.
It is not rated M. I'm holding the box right here. It's rated T for teen. But I love the joke of the M rating.
A fascinating, if disturbing tale. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. and I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. Please don't talk to me anymore, you panty-sniffing weirdo.
One last thing, if I might.
Yes, Prosecutor Gavin?
Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Walkie-Talkie, was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Walkie-Talkie has a clear motive.
Indeed, the defendant Walkie-Talkie is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else on the scene at the time. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution.
Yeah, baby. No problem.
Very well. This brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned.
To be continued. All right. Since it's going into a new round of investigation, I am actually going to stop there for the night. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's been really fantastic. I'm glad we finally put the panties away. Oh my gosh. Thanks, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. See ya for the next stream. Bye for now.